Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today, we are going to be discuss a very different type of topic, which is mainly for the consulting perspective. Even I will not say that that is purely on the consulting because this type of consulting is not generally I do mainly, I can say. Okay. Uh, Before I kick off today's topic, something I want to put very clearly here that the things I'm going to be tell you it's completely from my experience perspective. Okay. I did not much work directly in this area, but yes, what I learned from the previous experiences, I'm going to be tell you here. Okay. So today's topic on the concept called the pre-sales. I'm not going in the differentiation that what is sales, what is pre-sales. But in ServiceNow area, pre-sales is something where we guys need to be give demo to the customers as well. Sometimes we have to be support or we have to work on the RFPs as well. And then we have to be calculate the value in the form of the money. Let's say if I am a ServiceNow provider and I need to reach out to Satya or maybe Jimmy. Hey guys, would you like to purchase service now from me? The first question you guys will ask how much it cost me and how much I will save if I use the service now. You are running the big company, so I cannot give you the false statements that you will save 1 million or 1 billion or kind of a statement. I need some proof. I need some method. I need some mechanism to do that part. Okay. So this is the what one thing which we need to be we are going to be discuss in today's call, that how as a service now pre-sales consultant I use this mechanism to go to talk to the customer, show them the value, and then get the deal. Okay, again I'm putting it's completely from my personal experience. Nothing I am be promoting on the sales pitch or any kind of a marketing skill here. Okay, so don't consider that it is the something you're selling. No. Okay, now the second point, how a customer will convince. Let's say okay, I go to Jimmy and say, Jimmy, I would like to purchase service now. Jimmy need a use case as well. Atul, tell me that why should I purchase service now? It means as a pre-sales consultant, I have to prepare some kind of a presentations which indicates facts and the figures that why you should go for the service now, right? Why you should go for the service now. That includes a lot of things, guys. If I say that includes a lot of things, so I need to prepare. I need to prepare some kind of a presentation which includes the facts and the figures. Maybe I can say, let's say I again the same example. Jimmy is be running a bakery shop. Let's take that example. Okay, or bakery business. I go to Jimmy and say, Jimmy, please use service now. He says, no, Atul, I'm fine with my current tool. Why should I go for the service now? Then I have to be show some facts to Jimmy that in your industry, in bakery industry, these many incident has been raised because the products were not reached to the destination on time. These many feedback has been received as a negative because of the frustration that your deliveries are not getting reached on that time. Your system, your infrastructure get down. That is the reason your sales gets down in these time periods. So it means it is very carefully. I cannot tell you each and everything that okay, this can be done, this can be done, this can be done. No. these things only come from the experience, guys. Nobody can teach you. If nobody can say, okay, read this book, you will become a pre-sales consultant. No, because what I know, I'm telling. Maybe the scope is more wider than this. Now, the next point, which is important to be understand here. In a company, Jimmy, Satya, Ola, and Sham are there. They all are on the C level guys, CTO, CEO, CXOs kind of things. You guys are not bothered that how my engineer is working at point of time. You are bothered that how I can make a money and I can save the money. In this case, if I again go back to you guys, hey, purchase service now from me. You will say, Atul, show us something on the figurative perspective. That how much money I can save. And to do that part, there's a formula, there's a technique given by ServiceNow that is called the Forrester customer value. Forrester customer value, something is there. Let me search here. Calculator. This one, value calculator. This is the one-stop shop which companies use to calculate the saving. Because as I say, you guys are not worried that how your engineer is working at point of time. You are worried that how much you can save, where you can save the money. That is more important. Under which section you are able to save the money. So now let's say after the discussion, after seeing the company profile, this is what the responsibility of a pre-sales consultant. I have to be carefully read your company profile. I have to be carefully analyze your incidents, your problems via multiple sources, maybe some magazines, some newspaper, maybe some public surveys, some feedback. Via that, I will get some picture about your company. Or maybe let me tell you why you guys are in this training or why these type of trainings are required. Because before I kick off these trainings, I analyze that in the market, there's a lot of people and there's an expert who are technically strong. And they're giving a lot of good trainings as well in the technical perspective. But there's a very few trainers who are working on the techno-functional part. I done a little bit analysis at my side. And then I launch myself in the area of the training and I call this a techno-functional. In the beginning, I faced little problem. What is techno-functional? Why it's a techno-functional? I'm not interested in the techno-functional. I'm looking for development. That's fine. Good. But my concept is the techno-functional concept. And then people start reaching out to me. Atul, what is the benefit if I do this training from you? Will I be able to get some good job? Will I be able to clear the certifications and all the things? So these things come into the picture. But now, if I talk from the industry perspective, people are worried about the money more. That how much I am able to save it now. This is what we use this value calculator. It's a standard one, which is given by ServiceNow only. Luckily or unluckily, I never use this calculator practically. But I learned this thing from my experiences only. Someone put some question in some of the group, someone answer, then I see, okay, what is this? So on the left side, you can see here are the modules which you are going to be deploy at the customer side. Let's say I'm saying to the customer, hey, purchase the ITSM from me. He said, okay, click on this. Okay. And then let's scroll down and go to the next. Now in the ITSM, we have a lot of things, incident, change, problem, a lot of things we have, right? Now, how you calculate the value here? Annual revenue in millions. I know no company will tell you the figures. Then how you will get a figures? You will get a figures from the public platforms. Maybe if that company publishing the balance sheets, statements, then you can get it. So I can say annual revenue for my company is 2000 million. How many incidents you have in an annual count? Maybe I can say 80,000. Annual outage, unplanned outage. Maybe you're deploying a change. You know there is no outage, but due to some human error, the outage is there. So I said annual volume of outage. Let's see what is this. It's count or what? It's a number of unplanned. It's not count. Let's say in a single year, I got approximately 20 unplanned outages. How many requests you get? I get 4 lakh requests approximately, or maybe I can say 50,000 requests in a year. And then annual changes. I said annual changes should be 25,000. And now calculate. Because for that, for the ITSM, these three things are important: incident, change, and problem, and little bit request as well. So now you can see here, the value has been calculated. It says your expected annual value, then this much. 11,126,038. And this has been categorized in the different sections here. Like reduce business disruption from the outage. If you use a service now, you can reduce up to 12% in the disruption of the outage. It means 20 का 12% कितना हो गया? Approximately 12 or 13 approximately I can say. So now you can reduce up to 12 or 13 as a count. Increase the change throughput in this part. Because you have a lot of changes, 25,000 changes. So if you use a service now, you will get a better cycle. It doesn't mean that, okay, I'm able to achieve this much amount clearly. No, it says if you use service now, then this can be potential benefit for you. To achieve this benefit, we have different techniques or the different ways. Do the process understanding, make a good process, optimization, configuration, little bit customization as well, training, guides, documentation. A lot of things are required here. So it is not like that I'm saying, okay, Jimmy, use service now, from tomorrow you will save $1 million. No. To achieve that value, and also it is tough to say that I can able to achieve this value in a year. The achievements, the value realization is take time. 1 year, 2 year. So like why the school sessions are for the 1 year? Because they want that student should achieve something at the end of a good time period. Class tests are required, but your yearly hard work, that is as our parents says, if you study every day, you will not get pressure in the examination days. This is what they are saying here. If you make a changes, small changes, then maybe after down the line 1 year or 2 years, you will able to achieve this value. Then disruption from incident, I'm able to save this much amount. And other benefits. Others can be user experience, customer satisfaction, or usage, productivity. A lot of things are there which can be increased 55%. Means in the total value, half is you'll be other benefits only, which you cannot, or which I cannot tell at today that what are the other benefits. which we are going to be received in the upcoming days. So now if I go back again here and let me click up back here. Now let's say I want to sell out to the customer this much. You can put the single as well. Let's say CSM. Okay. And now in the CSM you can see this number of customers 20,000. I said more this value help you to get the more benefit. Agents contact center. It's kind of a BPO. I said 1,000 I am running. Okay. Number of customer cases per year. I said it's the 1 lakh, 7 lakh. Okay, and now let's calculate. See the value. And now did you notice the parameters are changed now? They say 27% you are able to save or reduce in the contact center here. It doesn't mean that I'm reducing by 27% of the agent centers. No, I will able to reduce the volume or the workload by using the correct CSM methods. And here the other benefit is only 10%. Increase the customer retention. You can download the complete business brief. I'm not able to download. I cannot download because I don't have a official ServiceNow ID. So these are the benefits, or these are the ways that you have to be sure. Okay, few things what create a problem here. That let's say you are presenting a presentation to the customer, and customer asks, or customer says, sorry, Satya, I'm not interested in the service now. Then what you will do as a pre-sales consultant? What do you think, Jimmy? You are presenting or you are selling service now to the customer, and customer says, sorry, I'm not interested to buy it. What will be a reaction? How you will be handle this particular situation now? Because you know it's a very good potential, it's a good customer, and my company is going to be get a good revenue from this customer.
I will ask her what's the reason for not showing interest.
Okay, what do you think that what the customer will put the reasons?
Well, I can probably engage in discussion meeting and say maybe I can come back and do the presentation why to buy or go
But
for
but
service now.
do you think that the CEOs or CTOs or maybe the directors level or MDs level say, okay, Jimmy, come tomorrow for 10 minutes. They don't have a time.
Right.
Then
So yes, you go to the business owners.
business owners, who are the business owners? The people you are presenting the presentation, they are the final authority to be say yes or no.
Oh, then I don't know what to tell them.
Okay. What do you think, Satya?
I will present to before using the service now and after using the service now they have to use profits, how to raise the profits to use
That
these
that
service now
that's done.
applications.
That's done. Value I showed to you. Still not able to do. Still not able to manage that. So we have a our one of the senior lecturer in this group as well. Bakar is our is lecturer in one of the college, and he has a good experience in 10 years. So Bakar, I would like to be hear from you. If any student say, sorry, sir, I'm not interested in admission of your college, how you retain that student? Because it's a retention now. If you lose the customer, you're losing money as well from your customer, from your company perspective. Any thought, Bakar, Yogesh, Ola, Nikichi, Moji? So this is very common question that customer says, sorry, I'm not interested. The reason can be high cost. The reason can be maintenance. The reason can be expensive. The reason can be value I'm not able to achieve very quickly and all the things. Again, this is from the personal experience, guys. Nothing from the any standard or any books kind of things. When we know that the person is not going to buy the product from me, what we do? We start using the older references here. Let's say it happens sometime with me as well. Because in my training, if you notice one thing, I did not provide any kind of a demo class because I know what I'm delivering. I know my content. People say, can I attend demo class? No. It 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 is I don't have any demo class. Then people say, Atul, how we know that you will be a good teacher? You're going to be teaching in a good manner. What I'll do, I'll say, okay, go and watch my previous video number 1. If still you're not happy, go and talk to my these previous references. I can give you the all 80, 100 students to whom I teach. Go talk to them without telling them or without telling me that to whom you're connecting. So in this case, if customer says I'm not happy, then you have to be put some kind of a references from the previous experience where you can show them that this customer or the customer X did not buy the service now from us. But after 1 year, they realize that they're not in the right track and they back to us and they're now using service now. You can show them the testimonials which you get from your customers by implementing the service now. These are the ways that we still save the deal. But again, customer says, I'm not interested. Then that's fine. It's their decision because they are the business. If they think that it's not fitting them, no problem. You can still say, okay, that's fine. So I can close my case here, and if you want, we can start again. Maybe some other time, some other day. Once you think that you still have a plan and mind, go to mind on the service now perspective. It is very tough job if I talk from the career perspective, because selling the product, even though it's not a selling, actually pre-sales is not a selling, guys. It come before sales actually. So how it works in the industry, that let's say in my company I have a employee whose work is to get the leads. That's called the lead generation. What that person do? He makes some contacts. He check the company's profile and see, okay, this can be a potential customer for me. He prepares some case and he send it to the pre-sales team. He set up some meetings internally with with that potential customer. I'm using the word potential because it is not a customer as of now. It's a potential. It can be, it cannot be. Set up the meetings and told that we have this company and we have a service now. Do you want to purchase? If the potential customer say yes, then he pass the information to the pre-sales team. After pre-sales team done their demonstration, their analysis, their RF, their this thing. Analysis and all the presentation, value, foster value, everything they done. They present the things, and if the potential customer say yes, I'm okay to go, then they involve the sales team about licensing, about maintenance, about contracts, about support and everything, kind of a scope or kind of things. They involve the sales teams, and once they done the sales, Then people like you and me come into the picture, who are from the business analysts, project managers, come into the picture and start working on the project. This is the high level cycle work. This is the high level cycle work, that how a project come into the company. So these are the steps has been done. Then companies start hiring for the new customer. I'm getting a new customer. I'm looking these resource and all the things will be there. But for our experience, for our understanding, this is a small, very small topic, because there's a lot of things which I cannot announce or I cannot discuss here. That's the official terms or official things which we cannot, no, not me, nobody can tell. People put the question in the pre-sales time. People put the question, how much how much the license you cost for IT license, for approval license, for change manager license. These things you will not get anywhere, guys. I done my R&D on that part. If you search anywhere in the Google that how the licensing cost decided for in the service now, you will get only one reply. That's it depend between you and your ServiceNow sales team. And then these things has been decided. So you will not able to get anywhere that how much ServiceNow charging for the ITL license, how much ServiceNow charging for the admin license, and all the things will be there. But for us, important is this Forrester value. To understand, to know that okay, there's some technique, there's some method, there's some formula which ServiceNow providing, and that is called the Forrester value here. Forrester customer value you can use, and you can do the calculations at your side. Any doubt, any question, guys? Any clarification required? Anybody? Sham, Moji, Ola, Shashi, sorry, Jimmy, Yogesh, Nikichi, Bakar. Any doubt, any question? Okay, good. So with this, let me take a break here, because I have some plans today. So let me stop the recording here.